Wrestling would not have got the golden era. Probably would not have existed. Golden era is one of my favorite eras, and it's because of Hulk Hogan. Now there were other building blocks with it, but he was the guy. He was the top.
Yep.
Because and here's the thing, and I know we'll get into this more with next week. And by the way, next week we're also going to have Rugged Rod Price back on the show with us. He wants to come on. He wants to pay tribute to the Hulk. Here's the thing. Like going back to when WWF ran three towns.
Yeah.
Your A town, your B town, and your C town. All right. If you were a wrestler back in that time, let's say probably 87, the A town main event was Hogan and Harley Race. Okay. In the summer of 87. Your B town main event was probably Honky and Savage for the Intercontinental title. And your C-Town main event would be the Hart Foundation and the Bulldogs.
Yes.
Because those are all title matches. So those would all be main events. Which one do you think guys in the 80s, which town do you think they wanted to work in?
Hogan's town.
Exactly. Because Hogan was making the money.
Yeah.
Because that's who everybody wanted to see, because he was all over, he was all over the television screens. He was doing all the mainstream appearances. He was the guy. Terry Bollea may not have been the perfect human being, but Hulk Hogan was as close to Superman as you could get.
Yeah, who'd you steal that from? Whose quote was that?
I
feel like I read that somewhere yesterday.
I'm pretty sure I did read it. No, it's not that I read that. It's just that I saw a Hulk Hogan versus Superman like kind of illustration or something.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, all right, I'm using that.
Well, no, that's an original thought. But I agree, and I think that's a great way to put it. And Hulk Hogan, he is 80s wrestling, but that became wrestling too, and he became like. He paved all the ways, and he's 80s wrestling, he's 90s wrestling. He even became 2000s wrestling for a while, and Icon versus Icon and The Rock, and
which I saw live, by the way.
Yes, and we bring that up so many times about you being there because of how iconic that moment is.
Yeah,
and how big that is that you got to see Hulk Hogan and the fucking Rock, and that thing's still talked about. That's probably his last epic thing.
Yeah,
and that was epic. And it might be the last epic thing done, honestly. Even though I'd put Cody up there with Roman. But still, Hogan, he's just the trailblazer, the pioneer of an industry. He definitely deserves the respect at the end of the day. He did a lot for the business. And that's probably the last thing I'll say about him. What do you have, Eric?
He did a lot for the business, and it wouldn't be what it is today. There wouldn't be AEW, there wouldn't be TNA, there wouldn't be MLW.